We're back. Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This your host, Good Luck Chuck. We're back at it with another episode. It's been a while, it's summertime. Everybody want to get out, get the fresh air and everything. I believe everybody has done that. And now we're getting close to training camp. Said we got some things to talk about. We have some big news happening around the kingdom. Gonna get to that, and then some other miscellaneous stuff too. But before we get into all that, introduce the panel. Like to introduce Country to the top right hand of the screen.
AKA Otis Williams of the Temptations. What's up?
Then we got the Queen of the Kingdom, Kylie, on the bottom right hand of the screen.
Dominican Cali.
Hey.
Dominicano. And then bottom left of the screen is our homeboy Boogie, the guy
The
who barely keep
Boogie
his
is
eyes open.
What's the good? What's good?
He's got it. He's got it.
Not much, man. I miss you guys, man. How's everybody been doing? How's life treating everybody these days?
Man, it's good. It's good. I've enjoyed summer. I feel like there's been a little bit of a break here, but I'm itching. I'm ready for. There's been a little news this week, so that's been something, but I'm ready for the preseason camp, all of it. Let's go.
Yeah, you were showing out. You were showing out, and then you had Chiefs on the brain still. So I'm like, hey, at least you're
Still.
staying sharp. So
Dang, that's how we gonna start the show off. This what we doing already?
dang, Hefe, violence,
Jesus.
violence.
Hey, to quote a famous rapper, life is good.
Yeah, shout the Nas.
I wouldn't shout him out.
About to say, hey, don't, hey,
I'm
hey,
playing. I'm
don't,
playing. I'm
about,
playing.
There you
I'm
go,
joking.
man.
about to say, don't be a hater, Jay-Z fan.
Oh God, here we
You know
go.
he can't help himself.
Right. But anyway, man. So let's go on and get this out the way. Let's go on and get to the big news of the week. Orlando Brown Jr. He got offered a 6-year deal, a long-term deal. Decided to decline it, and he's decided that he's going to go ahead and play on the franchise tag. Now, I haven't seen anything to where he's officially signed it yet, but the plan is that he's going to play on the tag and try to prove himself. Try to give himself a better deal, more money if he plays better, carries on what he did from the second half of last season on to this season. So, what the deal was is that I understood it from both sides. Orlando Brown, he pretty much got what he wanted for the most part. Um, it averages out to Trent Williams 25 million a year or whatever, but when you really look at the details of the entire deal, a lot of that money was on the back end of that final year, and all the averages basically averaged out to 18.5 million a year for the rest of the years. But the thing is that like only the first 2 years were guaranteed of the contract. So the Chiefs would have been able to opt out of the contract after 2 years, if he didn't live up to his contract or anything. And I understood Orlando Brown not signing because he wants that long term security. And like he's only 26 years old, he's on the come up a bit. He's knocking on the door, in my opinion. Oh, he's stupid. He's stupid. He was knocking on the door of being in the top 10 left tackle, in my opinion. I think he's close. Some people say he's top 10 already. I think a little different. I don't know about everybody else in this room, but that's what the deal is right now with Orlando Brown Jr. So I'm gonna go across the room here. Country, what are your thoughts on Orlando Brown's decision?
It was a cool deal. It was team friendly, definitely. Um, they made it kind of look like it was topping Trent Green. He got a lot of signing bonus money. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he wanted more security. I don't know what that means, but
More
it's
guaranteed
fair.
years,
I
basically.
mean, but so they just go back to the drawing board. He comes in this season. I doubt he holds out. I doubt he misses any games because why would you miss $1 million a week? You know what I'm saying? Well, it makes no sense to me. So I doubt he misses any games. Hopefully he shows up at training camp day one ready to go and ready to prove and get that money, bro. You can't get that money sitting on the bench.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that throws all that logic out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of things said about Orlando Brown and his play and what he was worth and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we did a running gag on the show last year. Every week we were like, has Orlando Brown earned his $20 million yet? And for the first 8 weeks, it was a solid, definite no. And then towards the end, it started building up to, okay, he up at 19, he's up at 20. Okay, I think he earned his $20 million. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in on 25. I was more closer to 21, 23. We'll see if he balls out, another All-Pro year, another Pro Bowl selection. 2 sacks given up and get his pressures down, and they look like a good line, and we have with the top 5 offense, we gotta pay him. So he betting on himself. You can't go against that. When my boy Terez say, may you rest in peace, the contract here is undefeated. So let's get it.
Yeah, definitely. I was very surprised, to be honest, that they didn't come to a deal, that they couldn't reach an agreement. The closer it got to that July 15th date, I was like, okay, maybe they won't reach an agreement. And they didn't, and he thought he should have gotten more money and more guaranteed money, and you wanted more security. I totally understand that. You feel like this is your chance to get a good big payday, and they're shorting you by only doing a 2-year deal guaranteed. And so I get that. I was surprised he didn't sign it. I thought it was good. Again, like you said, Chuck, on the front end, everything looked like it was a good deal. But then when you really dig into it, he's not getting as much as was really highlighted. So I totally get it. I think he's going to play. I think, to your point, Country, why would you miss out on $1 million a week? You're not going to. But I liked what I saw in him last season. I think it was that there was an adjustment period coming in. Like you said, there was a few weeks in the beginning of the season he wasn't really earning his keep. But as the season went on, he got more comfortable in those roles, and I felt like he really did deliver. I think he's going to deliver this season, and I think he's going to really go out and really prove that he deserves a much higher contract. And they're going to hopefully give it to him. That's going to be a good question, is will they strike up a deal next season, or will there be another franchise tag? But Boogie?
Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe Veach, it looks like they trying to reload, man, after talking to Spaces, just thinking about it. Maybe they just trying to save money. They're not trying to commit to nobody long term. Because why would you trade for Orlando Brown if we really not going to give him that long term commitment, I feel like. So maybe they just go franchise him a year or 2 and just let him go, maybe. Maybe they're not trying to commit like that. You don't think nothing about that?
Go ahead, Carly.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think that's a really good point. Like, if they're not going to give him more than a 2-year guaranteed this season, what's another year older going to get him? I mean, they're definitely proving that they want to be a little younger. So after a year, he gets a year older. They're not going to give him any more guaranteed, I don't think, than the 2 years that they gave him.
I think Brett Veach has been adamant that he wants Orlando Brown here long term. I think in this situation, it's a win-win for both sides, honestly.
But Chuck, how can we say he wants Orlando Brown here long term and he didn't want to commit past 2 years, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand where Orlando's coming from too. Like, the kid's young, and just based on the round where he got drafted, I definitely understand about wanting that long-term security. And really, honestly, by him turning down the deal, I honestly think it kind of saved the Chiefs a little bit. Now, next year, if he does perform and, the contract talks come about again and they decide to do the franchise tag again, then, yeah, there could be something going on there. But I feel like, as long as Orlando Brown improves and gets comfortable with playing the pass offense again, like fully comfortable, then I think everything's gonna work out for itself.
Yeah, to quote a famous man that I know, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Maybe the Chiefs have learned from handing out big major deals and overpaying guys. Maybe they learned from Sammy Watkins, Frank Clark, Anthony Hitchens. So, okay, we can put a big number out there, but we're gonna protect ourselves in the second. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they just learned from their prior mistakes.
So you can go back further than that. In the previous tenure.
Yeah. if he doesn't play, you can get 3 years out of him. Under the franchise, or 2 years out of 3 years out of him under the franchise tag. It's not going to cost you super lot, but I'm not in the habit of we just every 3 years going to throw somebody new into this position. Like that's not a good blueprint for establishing a great O line. You know what I'm saying?
So why not guarantee his contract more than 2 years?
That's a good question.
Hey, I don't know why they didn't guarantee more than 2 years. I don't know. I don't know why the Chiefs didn't do that.
Also, you think it's a salary cap thing where we don't see how high this salary cap goes? The way they set up, they got a lot of money coming in next year. So
yeah, but that's my point. It make it seem like the Chiefs. I'm not gonna necessarily say they're not trying to win this year, but it's like they content with what they are. They don't really think this is a Super Bowl run year, like a year that they really make that shot. Now, if the Chiefs start looking good during the season, then you get aggressive. But I don't think they got the Chiefs like being the best team in the AFC. You think they think like that?
I think we can still contend. We can still contend for sure. But there is going to be them growing pains on defense. I mean, our defense is a lot younger. It's going to be a lot younger this year. But as long as we got 15 back there, we can still be a contender in the AFC.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
the conversation.
Yeah, but I think Brett Veach is pretty high on his ability to draft O-linemen, and we have a lot of picks going in the next draft, and maybe they didn't want to give him more guarantee because they think that they can grab someone from the draft that's going to be cheaper in the long run and younger. So, we've seen this last season how they rebuilt the old line, retooled the old line with Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith. I mean, he's proven that he can draft O-linemen.
Now, the tackle position, my bad. The tackle position is a little different, though. Brett Veach did strike gold, with the center and guard and everything. But those tackles, like, if you really going to go that route and not sign Orlando to a long-term deal, like, you got to trade up in the top 15 at least to get one of them elite guys coming out of college. And that's a guy that you really want protecting in Patrick Mahomes moving forward.
What do we have, like 10 picks next season?
Yeah,
it's like
10 I think it's like 10 or 11.
10 or 12. Something like
quite
that.
a bit.
Yeah, we got a lot. I know it's in double digits. We got a lot. So, but at the end of the day, Orlando Brown, I feel like he's gonna be motivated to perform better than he did last season, and he'll get into the door as far as being a top 10 left tackle in the league. And then we'll just see what happens from there, man. But at the end of the day, I think Brett Veach is gonna be smart and try to work this thing out and lock him in long term.
I think Hefe raised a valid question. What are we gonna do about this D line? I'm always in the favor of somebody's gonna get cut going into training camp or coming out. I don't know if you want to wait that long. I think Robert Quinn is still out there, possibly. They might have to make a couple moves to get him in there under that. We still got a lot of cap room, but I don't think we currently have enough cap room and a comfortable number that you can float during the whole season with. So it might be I think they still can restructure past contract. I'm not sure about that, but I think they can. If anybody knows, let me know. But I think it's still some flexibility there for them to make some moves. But the D-line, until we see otherwise, it's always going to be question marks. Until we see Kango, until we see Warden, until we see George, is always going to be question lines about it. You know what I'm saying? And that D-line has to look better. The secondary has to look better. They're young. We haven't seen them yet. So it's all the question marks are really on the D-line. Or on the defense, period. Like, because our secondary is hella young. It's totally revamped. We have look till Lonnie Johnson released that video. I kind of forgot he was on the team.
Chiefs traded for him.
Yeah, we traded for him like right after the draft. Like that was so long ago. It feels like forever ago. But I think they can go get Quinn. I would give them that same pick that we got for Robert Poles. Is it Robert Poles or Pace? Ryan Poles?
Ryan Poles.
Okay, I would trade that same pick that we got for him, that third round comp pick, for Robert Quinn. Give us that.
Now, here's my question I got to ask y'all. I've been hearing this scenario for quite a bit, and I just want to hear y'all's perspective to see if it's realistic or not. Let's say Orlando Brown does do something wild and miss some weeks during the season, which I doubt it, or he'll miss a good amount of training camp, which I kind of doubt it. But they talking about bringing back Eric Fisher.
What?
Is that really a realistic scenario, or is that just like a pipe dream, man?
That's dead, bro. That's like, come on, man. Why would you trying to bring old Chiefs back, man? Justin Houston. At least they no, not Eric Fisher, bro. That's dead, bro.
Like they keep trying to bring back old Chiefs from the previous era.
That's dead.
Definitely not in the starting position, not in the starting role. Like,
no,
I think that's dead. Yeah. Shout out to Fish, man. We love Big Fish when he was here and we supported him, but nah.
That's right. And the chances of Orlando Brown missing the game is, come on, man.
It's slim.
I'm shocked if he missed the game. With inflation and all this shit going on, man, I'm not.
I love that you brought in inflation. Yeah, for sure. There's no way.
Yeah, that's a bold prediction silly. Right there.
Yeah, because the kid was like
here soon.
The kid was like a mid-round pick, so
no,
that'd be crazy.
I will play left tackle if you get that bread. They get now. I'll play. Shit, I'm good.
Speaking of Paul's comment, congratulations. We can segue. Congratulations to Mitch Schwartz, man. Mitch did not get the credit that he deserved while he was here. So we're going to give him his flowers today. Mitchell Schwartz was a hell of a signing. We always say Tyrann Matthews, one of the best free agent signings. Mitch Schwartz is up there. Top 3, top 5 all time. But top 3 in this era. But Mitchell Schwartz he came to work every day. He put Von Miller in the box every game. Like, you already knew that right side was security and you had to worry about it. Like, Mitch, and I'm happy, I'm proud that he's staying in Kansas City because that means the city and the team and the fans meant a lot to him that he wanted to start his life in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big up to Mitch, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm super pumped for Mitch. And what was he, 4-time All-Pro? And, he was on that Super Bowl team, and he meant a lot to the city, and clearly the city meant a lot to him. Like you said, he's staying around, and that's really awesome to see. Outside of football, I don't know who knows this, but he does a lot of cooking. If you like cooking, he'll probably continue to do and see a lot of those food videos. So I hope he enjoys his time in retirement, gets to cook a lot, gets to enjoy his life in Kansas City. I'm pumped for him and happy that he's retiring as a Chief. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and we're not just saying that because I want him on the show, because I do want him on the show.
Yeah,
but come to the show.
But then he had that consecutive snaps. Man,
man,
he did everything he was supposed to do, man.
Yep.
What about 10 years straight, right?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he was great with the Browns, man. He
was great with the Browns.
We should have knew he was good.
Von Miller, daddy.
Look at Hefe. Hefe just want to move to a completely different subject. Like,
I know Hefe's trying to go war speed, man. But like, I'm gonna shout out Mitch though, man. Even though Mitch got me blocked on Twitter for some reason, I don't know what I did.
Come on, Mitch.
What?
I don't know what I did, but he got me blocked on Twitter still. I don't know what I did.
How you get blocked by Mitch?
Mitch, come on.
Well, now how are we gonna get him on the show?
I don't know, fam. I don't know if I came at his brother wrong or what. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's bad luck, Chuck, man. Good luck, Chuck.
That's bad luck. You've changed the game. Hey, I got blocked by Dustin Colquitt, so anything's possible.
Yeah, but yeah, Mitch, if you see this dog, unblock me, man. You know, whatever I did, I apologize. Let's reconcile, and get you on the show. But yeah, we appreciate everything you did here in Kansas City, man. You was a huge part of our success. One of the best right tackles that's played the game in the past decade. So
Facts.
salute to him, man.
We're gonna clip that out. We're gonna blast it on the social media this week too.
Chiefs ring of honor, man. He definitely
Nah,
I think
all
he earned
jokes
it.
aside, Mitchell Schwartz, man. Toast. You
Yep.
deserve it, bro.
Yep,
We was
for
always
sure.
waiting for Mitch to come back too. We was like, well, it'd be all right if Mitch come back. Mitch come back would be cool. Like,
we still ain't replaced him, man.
Right.
Right.
oh, that's what happened, Chuck. Okay,
Banging on
that's what happened. It's a long
Chill out,
story,
Chris.
bro. We're not
Chill
gonna talk
out,
about
Chris.
it. It's a long story. I got unblocked though.
Oh, give Chuck your secrets then, so that we can get Mitch on the show.
Oh, I beg like a girl.
All right, Chuck. So
Come
you just so Chuck, start begging. Start begging. We can get it on video too, and then send it
on.
in.
I got unblocked because I went to St. Joe and he was in the autograph line and I told him, "Yo, you blocked me." He was like, "I blocked you?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, I'll take care of it." And then a year later, he unblocked
That boy like TLC. I ain't too proud to beg.
me. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, you saw a moment.
I'm trying to build bridges, not destroy them. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go to where's Headbest question at? Okay, I'm gonna answer it real quick.
Sure.
Karlaftis or McDuffie? Well, they both play different positions. I think McDuffie's gonna learn a little quicker than George, so I'll take the slight advantage to McDuffie. So,
Chris,
man, Chris, stop. Anyway, but yeah, McDuffie. I think McDuffie will have a slightly better season. That's not to say George can't have a good rookie season.
Define a good season for McDuffie, though.
I'll probably say like
3
maybe
picks?
he a
like
cornerback.
three,
Yeah.
4 picks, maybe close to 10 pass deflections.
If we not
Maybe
mad
force
at
a
him,
fumble.
then he pretty good, man.
Yeah,
We know
yeah.
we gonna give up big plays. If we just not saying his name every damn game, like getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
Get roasted.
Yeah, we as long as he not Phillip Gaines, is it between Phillip Gaines and Ward?
Yeah,
What?
I've seen that.
That's
a
a
good
big
Oh
limit
God.
this year.
Oh God. Don't
That's
bring
a
back
big
those memories. Don't bring back those memories. My goodness, dog.
5 picks. 5
That's a
picks.
lot, bro. That's a lot.
That's a
That
lot
is a
for a
lot.
rookie, bro.
Hey,
Let's
That's what I'm
say,
listen.
saying. Corners, you can't just put a number on it, man. It's hard.
yeah. Now for George, if he got 5 sacks, that's like a hell of a year for a rookie.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
If he give us more than 5, we're good.
So if George had like 3, 4 sacks, Trent got like 2, 3 interceptions, that's a good year. That's a historical. I'm not expecting Marcus Peters.
Yeah, nah, me either.
Because I was about to say that. You have to be Marcus Peters. You know what I mean? You talking about 5 or more picks.
That's
normal,
hard
man.
that's hard to duplicate, bro. What Marcus
that
Peters
ain't
did was
normal.
historical.
Right. And
Shout
you know
out to Marcus
McDuffie.
Peters.
And McDuffie, he still got some of them traits. He got some of them traits that Honey Badger had here from watching the college tape. He got some of his traits. I'm not saying he's gonna be that, but to expect them to just come out the gate and get a bunch of picks, I don't know. We don't know. We'll have to see. It depends on how many times he gets targeted. So
Yeah, and we got to see how they use him, Chuck.
right.
Like, are they go? Is he gonna be holding the primary receiver? Is Snead gonna be on him? Is it gonna be about who's on what side? What?
Yeah, because like the Chiefs got a couple guys that could be in that hybrid spot on defense. Tyler, you feel like he's about to say
you know
something?
what?
I do. I was gonna say. I was just gonna say, I think Karlaftis is gonna have a really big year. I'm calling it now. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I've been watching his like off-season workouts. I think he's determined. I think he's got a really high ceiling, and I'm excited to see what happens. And I mean, this D line's got a lot to prove. I think they're hungry, so I'm excited. I think Karlaftis is gonna have a big year.
Before we leave the secondary, Justin Reed's appearance on Good Morning Football. Love it. I think we all loved it. Like
Yeah,
I like what he had to
loved
say.
it.
He was talking that talk. Now, Justin, when you talk that talk, you're gonna have to walk it. We expect nothing less now. You got us all hype, so you got to fulfill this.
I like how he said he liked his leadership. How he was talking about leadership.
Yep.
You can tell he learned a lot from Tyron. Tyron on the field, I think he learned a lot from him. So
Off the field, I don't know who we go.
Let's
give
hope
credit
not.
to, but
So,
hey, Tyron ain't Tyreek.
oh
Gosh.
man, that's another segue.
No.
Hopefully this is the last time
Like
we talk
that.
about
You like that, huh?
Tyreek,
You
man.
seen that, right?
I'm not talking about Tyreek.
Yeah, hopefully it's the last time. All right, Chiefs
I'm
fans,
done.
look, man, look. Just ignore his podcast moving forward, okay? Why are we still talking about a player who's no longer on our team?
Collie,
Tyreek did great things here, but dog, all the stuff he's saying, man, like, look, he's trying to entertain. He's being a troll, dude. Like, let's go on. Let's move on, man. Cause
Collie, remember last episode, y'all? We said we wasn't gonna talk about this again, and y'all was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but Country was right. Country, like, this could be a thing all season long, but I hope not.
It ain't
I
going
really hope
nowhere,
not.
man.
Like,
Here's the thing.
I'm like, dog, let's move on.
I'm done.
It's not
I'm done with
going
it.
nowhere.
The next
Look.
time.
Red table talk. Red table
Bro,
talk.
no, real talk. It's gonna be a thing this entire season.
Yep.
And we ain't even close. We ain't even in the season.
It's
gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing all year.
If Miami go fight for a playoff spot all year, we gonna talk about it, man.
Yeah.
His thing is like people got riled up because Tyreek said he was compared the 2019 Chiefs to this Miami Dolphins roster as far as the weapons are concerned. Now, the Dolphins, they got weapons, but come on, man. Like,
And you know what? The only thing they missing, a quarterback. You don't got
Exactly.
But he
it's
just
like, it's not
about
going to
the
matter if you
weapons,
don't have
man.
that quarterback, man.
Man, you can't be Voltron if you ain't got the yellow line.
Yeah, that man said, when I go out to practice each and every day, like I said, I see the same exact team. I swear, as far as explosive, as far as dynamic, we have the same weapons, maybe even more. Now, maybe even more. Okay, let's relax, dude. Like please, man.
I didn't even hear these comments. This is my first time hearing this shit. I promise. This is fucking hell, though, man.
I didn't know
Here's my thing.
I didn't know he went that far. I didn't know he went that far.
That's wild.
It's just
Maybe
like too
even more.
much.
Like, all right, man.
I'm done with it. And he just like keeps going out of his way to be like, I'm okay down here in Miami. Like, cool, be okay down there. I'm done with it.
If Miami start off
done with
high,
it.
it's gonna be crazy.
But you know what?
It's gonna be crazy, man.
He's hurting the team though. Because if they like Boogie said, if they start off high, oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have to. If they don't start off high, and Chuck, I don't know what happened to your camera, but it switched. But if they don't start out high, oh man, it's gonna be bad for Tyler.
Chuck, can you pull? Oh, he's gone.
Chuck
who
left.
they play? Who's Miami play the first out of the season? Does anyone know?
Ooh.
I don't know who they even come out playing, but it'd be interesting to find out. I haven't looked at their schedule.
They still got to play Buffalo twice.
Hold on, let me see.
And New England.
And New England.
I think they'll. I mean, I don't know.
Chris, who Miami play week 1, bro? Let me know real fast. I don't know what happened to Chuck. So We're all alone. But
is now the time to talk about Lamar? now that Chuck's not on.
Oh,
no.
but,
Hey, he'll pop on here so fast. You better not play with him, Callie. Hey, don't do
when you
that.
went like this to let's talk.
Don't you do that, man.
Okay, they play the Kast week 1. They might lose that.
Okay.
That's
Make it
a toss up division
That's
game.
a toss up. They probably not favored. If they favored, it's not by much. Oh damn, he's back. Yeah, so
We
anyway.
almost got it.
Chuck, can you hear us? Are you there yet? You okay?
He heard this shit.
What happened?
Silent treatment. Oh. All right, quick.
Okay, so quick. Lamar Jackson and Bernard Pollard.
Shit's crazy. I loved it. I was eating popcorn.
Right.
Before it deteriorated, let's put this out there. Bernard Pollard did give him some praise and some props first. Then he said that Lamar can't really throw good outside. That's why he ain't getting no big name receivers. Which is, I mean, every wide receiver that was a free agent this year, they were rumored to be in on, right? Can we all agree? Every time a wide receiver came up, it was Baltimore's interested, Baltimore's interested, Baltimore's interested.
y'all know y'all ain't right. Hey, y'all know y'all ain't right.
Shut up.
Hey,
So
set them up, bro. This is a setup.
So was the conversation, was Bernard Pollard out of line for saying what he said?
I mean, I felt like while I put it out there, I don't feel like Lamar's a strong passing QB, but I felt like maybe the comments were a little distasteful. I mean, it didn't need to be like that, but then he came right back and it ended up just both of them saying some nasty things to each other. So, I mean, when they go low, you're supposed to go high, and he went lower. So, I mean, it was, again,
Lamar went all the way in.
Yeah. Didn't have to, but he did. And Bernard Pollard didn't have to get there, but he did.
He was out of line saying it on Twitter. Maybe there should have been I get it.
It was distasteful. It was in poor taste.
But he definitely baited him. Okay, my opinion
didn't take much.
Lamar is a bit sensitive because that's been said before Bernard Pollard said it. Like everybody's been saying, we've said it on this show. So why did he go all the way in on Bernard Pollard? Why did that one hurt so much?
Damn, so he's sensitive because everybody keeps saying something and he finally say something?
Right, maybe that was just like...
He could have been saying something.
Well, maybe that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, to see like a peer, a coworker, or a colleague almost say that.
You let a nobody break your back? You let a nobody break the camel's back?
Yeah.
Well, what just happened?
Yeah. Man, nothing. There's nothing to talk about. We done moved
on.
Oh,
what's up, Chuck?
Nah, so y'all gonna do this while I'm gone.
So
y'all gonna do
what
this
we were
while
talking.
I'm gone. All right. I see what's going on here. All right. Look,
so
I know what the subject is. Listen, I know what the subject is, all right, and I get it. Bernard Pollard is a former Chief, right? I get it, right? But he is wrong. He's wrong in his aspect, okay? He's wrong with what he said. But anyway, man, where the hell was I? Where the hell was we before we left? Okay. I think when my screen got jacked up or whatever, we was on Tyreek Hill finishing up. So at the end of the day, man,
I moved on.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, this is North's podcast moving forward, Chiefs Kingdom. Like, he's not the team anymore, man. Let him troll, do whatever, dog. Like,
he is the new TJ Carpenter, bro. This year. That's who Tyreek is gonna be. I hope y'all ready, Chiefs Twitter.
No, don't ignore it. If you feeling down on yourself, if you're not feeling happy,
I'm back,
if
motherfucker.
you need something to brighten your day, Tyrese podcast is out there to laugh and bring joy and a smile to your face and to your heart. So watch his podcast. If you
I
ever
miss
feel
you though.
down,
I still
you're
miss
having a
you.
rough day, he'll make you
Shit,
laugh.
I'll give you 5 more. No, I'll give you 5 other things to watch instead of this podcast. Well, I'm done with it.
We can come up with way more than 5. We come up with way more than 5.
Bro, yeah.
But,
We'd be here all night though, so.
right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I guess since y'all kind of started, without me a little bit, okay, this is what riled up Chiefs Kingdom a couple days ago. All right, RG3, Robert Griffin III, right? He named his top 5 talented quarterbacks. Keyword talented, not saying overall.
Hold on.
Talented.
Okay, define talented.
Okay, so he didn't have Patrick Mahomes number 1. All right. He had Lamar Jackson number 1. And Chiefs Kingdom was up in arms like,
yeah, you didn't see it?
Back. This dude's a running back. How the hell is he a number 1 talented quarterback? It's like, dude, you don't throw 36. If he was a running back, he wouldn't have thrown 36 touchdowns.
Chuck, you think Lamar more talented than Mahomes?
Here we
That's
go.
what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Can I finish?
Let him finish first. And you gotta let everybody else finish after you finish.
I got things to say.
I have gone on record already on Twitter and said that I would take Mahomes as more talented, no question asked. But I've seen why RG3 would say Lamar Jackson. And I already said my point as far as him not being a passing system. Like, for example, I already mentioned Michael Vick when he was with Andy Reid, and Andy Reid calls majority passing plays. And Michael Vick had the best season of his career as a passer. What I'm saying is that put Lamar Jackson in the passing system, he will eclipse his MVP season. That's all I'm saying. But I'm taking Mahomes as more talented all day because Mahomes has a better arm talent. He can make more of the throws. He can make some of the throws that Lamar Jackson can't. We saw Mahomes. He can make that little sidearm throw like a shortstop, and he can make the no-look pass. And there's some other throws Mahomes can make that Lamar Jackson probably can't make.
So Chuck, what?
Chuck, based on what you just saying, why Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson, how is Lamar Jackson even argued to be number 1 or 2?
Just because the threat of him being able to throw and run, dude, like he could escape at any moment. He's electric, and he can throw on the run too, bro.
All right,
and he's improved as a pocket passer throughout his career. Each year he's
Chuck,
gotten better.
You know what's destroying your argument?
What's destroying?
Lamar Jackson wants to run, and his fallback plan is always to run, bro. Like, that's killing your argument.
Hold on.
Have you not been watching, bro? Like, I could have swore like he's had less and less rushing attempts throughout his career.
I didn't see him.
No, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. He actually got hurt from staying in the pocket. That's how he got hurt last year. And that's how Michael Vick's got hurt. That's how Randall Cunningham's got hurt. That's how Steve McNair's got hurt. That's how Dalvin McNair's got hurt. All from staying in the pocket, throwing the ball.
He also got hurt for flipping into the end zone. I don't know if you remember that, but he also hurt himself then. Unnecessary.
I remember that.
Also, RG3.
He still played.
All right. RG3 said if Lamar was on the same team that Patrick Mahomes was on in the 2019 when they won the Super Bowl, that they still would have won the Super Bowl. No. I'm sorry. No. The Chiefs don't win that Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback.
So you saying that Lamar wouldn't be able to come back for 24 down? You saying the game would have been over?
Chuck, what? No.
Is that what you saying?
Stop doing that.
You saying our season would have been over with?
I'm saying we would not have.
Nah, you tripping now.
He's trolling.
There's no. They are not interchangeable. They are not interchangeable.
Because Lamar can't throw wasps.
I just gave an example of how
Michael. He can't throw wasps.
I just gave an example of how Michael Vick did well in the passing offense. I just gave you an example.
He's not Michael.
Trolling Chuck.
He's a little more. He might be more electric than Michael Vick.
He's less than Michael Vick.
He's a better passer than Michael Vick.
How is he more talented than Josh Allen?
He is. He is a better passer than Michael Vick. He's done a lot
yeah.
better than all these other quarterbacks that had to play in that run-heavy systems. Like he did better than Cam Newton when Cam Newton had his MVP season, and he had to play in the run-heavy system in Carolina, and he led to a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, and then he had to stop running because he kept getting hurt. They run because of Lamar, bro. What is wrong? They run because of the quarterback. What is wrong with you?
No, RG3
Bro.
was being biased. If Lamar was on that Chiefs team with that defense, they would not have won no Super Bowl. That's cap, bro. No.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, he may be
Exactly.
okay. He
Wait
may
a
be
minute,
a little
Chuck.
biased. He may be a little
Why-
bit biased because he was on the
Chuck,
Ravens. Okay,
Why is RG3 a commentator now?
why is RG3 what?
Why is he a commentator now?
Because he knows the game somewhat. He used to play in the NFL.
Why he ain't playing no more?
And he was a Heisman Trophy winner. Why is he not
Yes,
playing
he
anymore?
was. And then what happened to him?
Well, he was a backup after Washington ran him into the ground.
See, never mind.
I
He got hurt
can't. I don't
running the
even.
ball, right? Did he get hurt running the ball?
Hey, that was on Mike Shanahan, bro.
How
First of all, he was already hurt. He shouldn't have been playing hurt like that. His knee was already jacked
I
up.
agree. I agree with that. But
And the
his
first
thing
time
was running the ball. Running the ball is a temporary solution, bro.
Hold
Your
up.
quarterback running the ball is temporary, bro, because he's going
Kyle.
to get hurt.
Kyle,
Hold on. Hold
Lamar
on. The
Jackson
first time.
winning the Super Bowl with Dan
Now, time out, Boogie.
No, that's exactly.
The first time RG3 got hurt, he got hurt from staying in the pocket. He got hurt from staying in the pocket, trying to throw the ball.
I ain't arguing that, Chuck.
Facts.
Y'all can have that. I'm just saying, y'all saying talent-wise, if Lamar was on the Chiefs.
Thank you.
With Sorensen, Dirty Dan, that defense,
Bro.
Lamar winning the Super Bowl?
Lamar doesn't come back from being behind. They were down 24-0. Lamar Jackson does not win that game. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It
because
doesn't
we were supposed to play them, but they couldn't beat Tennessee because they was down by 14.
Chuck, you don't believe that, bro.
Thank you, Caleb.
Time out. So
Let's
you
move on.
say he can't win with Tyreek and Travis Kelce. Is that what you're saying? He can't win with Tyreek. He can't win with a receiver on the outside.
He can't win when he's down more than 2 scores.
He's never had a receiver on the outside that could beat his
Because he
man
can't
one
throw
on one.
it there.
No, it's the system. It's
right.
the system.
Yeah.
We gotta
It's a running
move
back
on.
tight end system.
We gotta move on.
God damn. That's why Michael Crabtree left the San Francisco 49ers because he wasn't getting the damn ball. And I'm not saying he was like one of the best receivers in the league, but come the fuck on, man.
No, if he was on the Chiefs, they not winning no Super Bowl, Chuck.
Yeah.
He may have won a
All right,
playoff.
man.
He have more playoff wins than he got. But
All right, man, let's move on.
No.
All right,
Yes.
let's move on. Let's move on, man. Let's move on because you about to piss me off, man.
Yeah, he tripping.
You about to piss me off again.
What's
Let's move
wrong
on.
with him, man?
Let's move on, man.
Exactly.
Because
Why
y'all
they
will
won
never
first
get it.
team?
Because
Y'all-
y'all will never get it.
Exactly. Say it. Put it out again.
Paul,
Hey,
that was
four
the comment
former
of the
Ravens
show,
wide
bro.
receivers have said that they couldn't, that the system doesn't allow them to get off like that. So you gonna say, so are they lying? Are the receivers that played on the Ravens under Gray Roman, are they lying? Are they lying about that?
So
Is that
what
what you
about
telling
Bateman?
me?
So what about Bateman this year? He not gonna
He's
get off?
unproven. He may not.
So what
Because
if
you'll
he
be
get
throwing
off?
to Mark because you'll be throwing to Mark Andrews and J.K. Dobbins and all them other guys more often.
Maybe he just don't make receivers better too.
Boogie, let it go, bro. Boogie, stop, man. Just
All
let
right,
it go,
we
bro.
moving on.
Yes,
moving
please.
On. We moving on. We moving on. But anyway, man, let's excuse me. Let's talk about what's going
Logic
on.
just goes out the window when it comes. This is
We
Bruh, your logic is
banning
terrible.
Lamar, man. We mute
Your
that
logic
topic
is terrible.
on our,
We
account.
need to. We need to, bro.
No
we
more
need to
Lamar
because
talk,
y'all never
bro.
gonna get it. Y'all never gonna get it. Y'all never gonna understand how a dark-skinned black quarterback gets thrown into the fire on run-heavy systems, bro.
Okay, look, we've had enough quarterbacks, black or whatever. That black quarterback shit, bro. This is not Warren Moon no more, bro. You gotta let that black quarterback thing go.
No,
We've
I'm
had
not
enough
letting it
black
go.
quarterbacks.
I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting
You
it go
have
because it's been a thing
to.
for a long
You've
time.
been
It's been a
best
thing for a long
quarterback in the
time.
regular
It's been a
season.
thing since Randall Cunningham. It's been a thing since Warren Moon. Warren Moon didn't get to
No,
play in
it
the NFL
ain't.
because they weren't ready for him to be a pocket passer. They didn't think a black quarterback could throw from the pocket until he finally got an opportunity after dogging in the CFL for like the
And
first
since then,
7 years.
we've had black quarterbacks come and go, fail and succeed at the same time, bro. You gotta let that black quarterback shit go. It's not Warren
I'm
Moon,
not letting
bro.
it go. I'm not letting it go.
It's not.
I'm not letting it
It's
go.
I
So
understand
so
where
get
you're
over it.
coming from,
So get
but
over it. So get
that's
over
a
it. Get
bad
over it. I'm
that's a
not letting
bad
it go.
excuse, bro.
It's not a bad excuse.
It's a
It's not a
terrible
bad
excuse.
excuse. I
It
just
should
gave you
be.
examples. I just gave you examples.
Your quarterback
So
black.
what?
He's mulatto. He's mulatto. Get out of here,
That's still
man.
All
black.
right, all
He's black, but
right.
he's mulatto, man. Stop
Silly.
it, man. A black dad, white mother. Come on, stop it, man. Stop
Hey,
it,
there is
dog.
nothing wrong
Come
with
on,
being.
man.
All right.
And
Just
dude,
stop that,
No,
man.
and Joe
you talking
Burrow
about
is
Lamar
black.
throwing the ball, man. I ain't talking about
Oh
nothing else
God,
but him throwing the
Zim.
ball. His
Oh my
talent.
God, Zim.
All
I'm
right.
talking
So
about
what
his
are we talking
talent.
What you
about?
doing to Zim?
Exactly. It's not even about the color of his skin. We're talking about mere
That's
talent, and it's just not
all
there.
I'm
And we
talking
are
about.
moving on.
We are moving on. So anyway,
I'm gonna.
What you got, country?
yo,
Y'all got the rest of the topics for the show. What y'all got, man? I'm chilling.
uh,
Did you? All right. We're gonna move
oh
on.
God.
We
Y'all got the
have.
rest of the show. I'm chilling.
That's fine. We got training camp coming up, so I'm
When you going
excited.
to training camp? Are you going day of?
You guys
I
are going
forgot
all
that
week.
exact date. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going on
Chuck
the weekend.
type.
Yeah.
Chuck tight. Yeah, he is.
He is, man. It's
I'm
all
just talking
good,
about.
man.
Yeah, but yeah, never mind, man.
Lamar Jackson gonna prove us wrong this year, y'all. He gonna throw outside the numbers. He gonna get 1,000-yard receiver this year. I don't know who it is. Hey, it's bad
That
when
ain't
your
bad.
big name free agent is Sammy Watkins. That's bad.
Damn.
We are supposed to be moving
We
on.
love you, Chuck. We love you.
All right, y'all can have the rest of the show, man.
Oh,
Don't forget to
man.
like, subscribe, people.
Oh, Chuck. Damn, Chuck. All because Lamar can't cupcake. Man, that's
Listen, it's okay.
Ooh.
It's okay.
It's
It's okay. We're gonna agree to disagree on this topic with him because we can't.
yeah.
Chuck, get out your feelings, man. Come on, man.
What happened?
Oh, that escalated quickly. We knew that was coming. I can't believe he left. All right.
Hey, look, man, look. This is what Charles don't realize. You put great players in systems, the system don't matter. They a great player. Do you think Pat Mahomes is in the system?
Lamar's
No.
already a great player, man.
Huh?
Lamar's a great player now. He's just not better
He's
than
not a great
Mahomes.
quarterback, though.
He's a great talent. He's just not a better talent than Mahomes, and he's not
At all. What can he do better than Mahomes? Run? That's it. He can't throw better than Mahomes. He's no more accurate than Mahomes.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Well, it's okay. It's
Oh,
all right. No
we
hard
had
feelings to Lamar. No hard.
Come on, Kylie. He got me wanting the Ravens to lose now, man.
I just couldn't believe it. I don't want to talk when he's not here, but why would he think that Lamar could win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs?
Come on, Chuck.
I'm
Chuck, come
sorry,
back,
it's not
man.
a thing. If Lamar's
Come on.
We are sorry.
Get this
And
off
Lamar,
your
no,
chest, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Chuck, we need to hear what's going on, man. I don't want you to leave us, man.
Is he still here? Where did he
no,
go?
he's gone,
I
guys.
can't believe he left.
It's okay.
Oh God.
It'll be okay. We are sorry. We didn't mean to upset you.
Oh man. Look at the
This all
fan.
because of Warren Moon, man.
Everyone wants you back.
Warren Moon had to go through all that. Now we got to go through it, man. Shout out Warren Moon.
Yo. Well.
All right.
They
So let's
doing
get
their stuff, man.
Hey, we
didn't.
done, D-Man. We done with the topic, bro. It's over. With no more Lamar talk on this game until we
It's
play
banned
one
from Kingdom
this
Cast,
week.
Lamar talk.
And
Yeah.
Tyreek talk.
I don't know about that.
We won't try. We won't try.
Bring him back.
Oh no! You're not
Next
coming.
week on Kingdom Cast, will Chuck return?
Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Yo,
right.
Hey man, look, we missed y'all. We took a little break, but we about to heat back up. Training camp starts in a couple weeks, so we're gonna be right back consistent how we was, bringing guests and bringing our insight, bringing our knowledge of the game or whatever we're gonna do. But we're gonna have a lot of fun this year. Let's go to new heights this year. We won't talk about Lamar again until we play him.
No, maybe not even then. It still might not happen.
Yo,
training camp is 10 days away. That's
10.
It's very close. That's crazy.
It's Tyreek Hill days away.
Of course. I was like, let's not talk about it again. Well, here we go.
We go live on either Tuesdays or Sundays, Joe. So that's what we're gonna do. So rookies and quarterbacks on Fridays. Oh man. Hey, we love y'all, man. We'll check back in a couple of days. Y'all be easy. Like, subscribe, retweet, join the community. If you're not a part of the community, let us know on Twitter. Follow all
Instagram,
Facebook, Spotify, Anchor, all that good stuff, man. We out, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. Golly, take us out.
Bye. Chuck, come back. We'll see him back.
Come back, Chuck. Come back,
Chuck.
Chuck.